Hello, everybody.
All right.
Hello.
Hi. So,
What's
yes,
good?
this is session 4, Tower Star campaign. We last left off. You guys were in a cave. You had just killed, or maimed, or knocked out a bunch of bugbears.
Nah, they all dead.
Mm-hmm.
They all dead. Brutally,
all dead.
violently, horribly.
It was a little rough.
So, among the bones, you found one survivor of the expedition. Of the expedition group. So,
Left to be snapped.
there he is. And that is. Go ahead.
May?
No.
I can't hear you. So,
Huh? You can't hear me?
well, not through like the Discord. I missed what you said for the past like 5 seconds. I was getting a snack out of my bag. I'm sorry.
Oh, God. So.
All right.
Such high quality production.
Okay,
Yes, they
so
found.
as
they
I have my
found-
sword around her neck, I'm going to
Yeah.
ask, who are you?
So the work's on.
Talking to you.
Nim.
Nim.
Doesn't seem. Yeah, Nim responds. Nim responds, and they're kind of just a little shocked. You know, little disoriented from being knocked out for a hot minute. They see the sword. They kind of put their hand up on it on the edge, just kind of holding it there. And they kind of go, man, I could tell you if you weren't holding me, it's like captive.
Guy, do we put this one to sleep? Too. I don't know what to do here.
How
Thordak
did you get here?
is
Nim.
in a drunken stupor.
I'm asking myself the same question.
Okay, I love that response. Good response. Good response.
Thordak.
All right, cool. Sword's still around you. I'm going to try and shuffle you towards the entrance.
So, what are you guys doing then? So, are you going to take her back to town?
Captive.
Yeah. We figured out what happened here, so hang on. That was the quest, right?
Well, all you know is you've pacified the bugbear threat. You haven't figured out what's happened. So you haven't really you haven't gone through their corpses. You haven't searched their bodies. All you found was this one survivor who had been left here for dead, but you haven't looked around to see what caused all this destruction.
Yeah, so all the bed bugs are dead, Guy. This person's not a bed bug, so.
All right, I'll pull back my short sword with that convincing enough argument and resheath it after flicking the blood off.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
I'm in control of the wrong one. There we go.
Good.
Shouldn't have control over it anymore. Only he has control over it. So, what are you guys gonna do? What are you doing now?
Shem has completely drained this bugbear of most of his usable blood that we didn't already leak out of him, and has put it into vials.
Oh, Lord.
She looks over at Guy and like it's a drug deal, but it's definitely like she's making it a bigger thing than it needs to be. And then like passes him the file.
So
What's this for?
So hold on. So you basically drain the blood. What you end up doing is so it's not the same thing as
Plot twist. It's poison.
So here's what you end up salvaging out the blood, and what you get is essentially the rage-infected blood of a bugbear, which can be used to create essentially a rage antidote. So in other words, what it could be used for is, let's say someone becomes enthralled with the same infection of rage that these bugbears had. You can use this almost as an antidote to get rid of that rage.
Oh my god. Because you
Oh
remember
shit, it's the rage
when,
virus.
When Guy killed this dude by stabbing him in the throat. Remember when Shem last session, because thanks photographic memory, she stabbed all 8 of her vials into his neck until it filled up. So she's gonna make perfume out of this shit. So she could make like an airborne antivirus.
Yes, you could. Now,
Which is what our plan is.
Now, if you guys want to investigate how they became this way, you'll need to look around.
Naturally.
Yeah, so because Shem has a little bit of mysticism and she makes her tribe makes perfume, she hands it over. She notes that she'll probably try to make an antibody out of this. I'm gonna make a knot poison from this stuff. You should hold on to this. Don't drink it though. It's not ready. If you let me hold on to it though, I can make this one better for you. She gives him like a weird thumbs up.
All right then.
All right. So if you're going to make that stuff, you'll need to do some medicine checks as well as have some other reagents needed to create the perfume.
So I have an alchemy supply kit, and I have my perfumer's background.
Okay, so then what you'll need to find the source of the rage, combine that with those things, and then you're going to do a medicine check, and then you should be able to create it. So you'll need to investigate the area to find it, or figure out what was causing the rage.
Okay, can I kind of like sense, like with a little bit of my mysticism from my tribe, that like there's some weird wacky shit going on with this blood.
Hold on.
Hit him with the, hey guys, something doesn't feel right about here.
Make me a nature check, actually.
Okay. All right. It's been a while. All right.
Also, on a side note,
I didn't mean to do that because.
So if you'll notice, I forgot to mention this about the rolls.
There we go.
And you're gonna redo both of those rolls. Let me explain. So you'll notice
Okay.
around the perimeter of the caves, there is now a flat surface. That's where you're rolling your dice from now on.
Where?
So like,
Just exit
I'll
the
show you.
cave. Just exit your camera out of the cave.
So yeah, if you scroll up a little bit, or if you zoom out a little bit, and if you look at my screen, you'll see that there are these areas all around that allow you to throw dice out. So here, like for example, see? So this area in the middle, you could throw dice in here, and it'll stay in here and has plenty of space to roll. So that's where you're going to be rolling your dice. It's right above the fog line. Right
I see it. It's like a dice tray, but for... Yeah, because
Yes.
I spawned in there. I'm like, what the fuck is this? All right.
Yes, so now you
All right.
guys have an area to throw dice that isn't going to be impeded by the environment.
But I don't want to throw you. Anyway. Oh, yeah, okay.
All right, so now go ahead and roll. And you can fling it.
Just throw it against the wall as hard as you possibly can.
All right, you said fling it?
Yes, but you already rolled a 3. So I'm
Okay.
taking that one.
Okay, that's
So
fair.
yeah, that doesn't work, especially knowing your nature check's a -1.
Yep.
So you can't tell anything. You don't know anything.
So we as players understand what the fuck's going on, but like our characters are kind of like at a loss. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Uh,
So from a metagame perspective, you're well aware that there's something going on in the air, but from an in-game perspective, you guys have no clue, or you at least can't sense it, or even affected by it yet.
Guys,
All right.
this stuff's weird.
No, really. Okay,
So
I'm
I'll
gonna
let-
look. I am going to look through the bugbear's belongings, see if there's anything of interest or value.
Ooh.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an investigation check, please.
Yep, knew you were gonna do that.
I'm gonna loot this bitch.
Investigation is okay. There we go. Off into the void. 11.
Okay, so you go ahead and go to the bugbear belonging. What you find is you find his weapon, which is he has a great axe equipped.
Okay.
So-
Time to open up.
so-
Looks over. Yo, that's a great axe.
Shut the fuck up. It's such a stupid joke.
This melee weapon has an attack of plus. Hang on. This weapon has a melee weapon. Its attack is +5 to hit. Its reach is 5 feet, one target, and the hit, and it does slashing damage.
What the heck was that?
I don't know.
Oh, the dice
But-
was clipping.
but that's-
Whoever has a dice was clipping it through objects. +5 to
No.
hit. And what else? Sorry.
It has a reach of 5, and it does wow, a lot of damage. It does 2d12 plus 1d4 plus 3, which I'm guessing is the 3 is from its strength. So you essentially do 1d4 with this, and 2d12s.
Yeah.
It-
This kind of
Is
conflicts
it
with what the whole style is. This is probably going to be amazing to sell, but not what I'm going to be using. And I don't think
Yeah, we can
any
have
of the other two
Thorax
party
sell it.
members are going to use it either.
Hold on a minute.
So I've got the weapon. Anything else?
I'm gonna roll investigation on the other bugbear real quick.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
See
so
if
no, I
we
bet. So it's 1d12 slashing damage for you. The 2d12 is that's just for NPCs. So yeah, so it's
1d12
and it's
plus
worth
1d12.
30 gold pieces.
Interesting. Thank you for letting me know about its worth.
It's value, yeah.
Yes, I'm trying to figure out where the heck the 2d extra 1d12 came from with this. I'm guessing. Interesting. Okay.
How do I bring my dice bar back down? I don't want to see it.
You
Okay.
press spacebar.
Thank you guys. Thank
You're welcome. Okay, so yeah, so that's one of the bugbears you've acquired their axe. What else are you gonna do?
Yeah, so Shem rolled a 15 on investigation for the bugbear.
You did?
Yes. I rolled a 16, and then I had to -1 because of her intelligence.
Okay, yeah, 16. Okay, so
No, 15.
you find. So here's what you find. So you find another great axe and a small buckler shield.
She hefts it up. She's like, "This axe is also great." Then she goes, ping, ting, 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 ting. Drops it.
The
With her
cave, the
minus-
sound resonates through the cave, but there's nothing that's alerted to that noise.
Go ahead. Drop it again. It'll be funny.
Okay.
The sound echoes through the cave, and again, you don't hear anything in response. Just the sound echo down the chasm, or the cave, sorry. The shield is worth 10 gold pieces, by the way, with an armor class of 2 at 6 pounds.
She'll take the shield.
Okay, are you leaving the axe, or are you going to pick up the axe?
No, she can't physically pick up that axe.
Okay.
Great.
Tordic comes over and
it
picks
is
up
too-
the axe for you with little to no effort, and puts it behind him.
Thanks, Thor.
Actually, these weapons would have been perfect for him if he was still here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? He's right behind me.
You know that was out of character.
That's
Okay.
gonna be great. Having Thordak just be like the guy who sells our shit for us now.
Just
I'm just trying to get him back to the inn, and then he'll stay there until further
Bag of-
notice.
Bag of holding.
Yeah.
Dwarf of
Human
holding.
bag of holding.
Of holding. Oh my god. So Tordek's gonna go over here and investigate the other one. See, his character sheet is a different PDF model, and it's so bad. Let's see. That's intelligent. He's a 13 intelligence, which would just be +1, so 11. So he finds also a great axe. So he's carrying 2 great axes now.
All right. Thank God it was off my screen.
Nothing of monetary value, or no actual currency in here.
Not so far that what you guys have investigated. But you've checked. I believe that's all the bugbears, right? 1, 2,
Yeah.
3. Yeah.
And what was the condition of the axes?
The axes conditions are
Pretty great.
pretty great, actually. Yeah, they're clearly something that was well kept, but they're just covered in blood and are a little dull from being used so much recently.
Yeah, that checks out.
All right. Seeing the not so subtle corpses hanging around here. Yeah.
Yes, you see several corpses. You can check the skeletons if you'd like.
Shem is just gonna start cracking their fucking bones open and kidnapping their marrow.
Excuse me? What?
Okay, give me a medicine check.
All right. Zoom out. Give me a second. I'm getting used to the whole roll here thing.
Yeah, it'll take some time, but once you get the hang of it, it's a lot easier, in my opinion.
I've never had an issue with it, but all right.
Oh my god!
You just watch her just fucking curb stomp with like her sandals. One of his shin bones.
Well,
I'm now imagining it like the Sono head meme. Snapping in the skin.
Hang on, Keith. Hold on. You know I do 20s differently. So roll again.
What? Oh, yeah, because we get like the cumulative stuff.
Yeah, you're doing
three 20s in a row. You get god powers, basically. Let's see if you can get. Just roll another one.
Gotta move my camera on, man. It's been a minute since I've used the system. Oh, yeah! 5.
Oof. Okay, so you definitely find some marrow. You go through the cave and check all the bones you can find, at least. And you pick up quite a bit of marrow. I don't know what the quantifiable amount of marrow would be.
Bone.
I think if we're thinking about it this way, like 1 marrow is probably like a single like bag, like a bag of caltrops, like a one. So for each skeleton, I would find 1 marrow.
No, because you're not 20, so you're gonna find more than 1 marrow. So it's like
15.
So it's like, I guess, like, basically it'd be like marrow would be more like a dust. So you're picking up these skeletons' bones and emptying this dust into, let's say, a bag that you have. So you get essentially, I'd say,
just pouring it in there.
Huh?
You're just like pouring marrow. You just crack it open.
Yeah,
you pour it in.
Are you putting it in vials or bags? What are you putting it in?
I'm putting it in like because I also have a cooking kit. No, I didn't add that. I have my alchemy kit and my herbalist kit. I'm gonna put it in one of those in like a drawer.
In a drawer, so you're carrying boxes with you.
Yeah, she has a little thingy on her back.
Okay, so you empty out. You get about, I think, 5 drawers worth of marrow out of all of these skeletons that you can use. That's good.
I'm gonna say that's 20 marrow.
Sure, we'll go with 20. We'll multiply that by 4. So that works.
20 bone marrow. Nice. Butter of the gods.
Okay, so what else are you guys gonna do? You are surrounded by a bunch of glowing crystals. You notice what else do you want to do?
Hang on. Yeah, I'd like to roll medicine on the bugbears. Investigate their whatever it was.
Here, roll for medicine.
And into the void.
Where are you rolling?
way off to the side, and that's an 8 total on this one.
Okay. You don't notice anything peculiar
makes
other
sense.
than the fact that they were infected. Of it.
Okay.
Yeah. You're always too ready, and he's always late.
Actually, can I, while I'm standing right next to it, roll investigation on the crystals or something? Like,
Yeah, sure. You can roll investigation on the crystals.
maybe...
Also, roll inside the middle of where the caves are. Don't roll off the map,
Okay.
please. Thank you.
But then I can't fling it at all my strength. No.
Yes, you can. That's why that's over there. Now you can fling it
I
inside
was,
here. It'll
I
stay
was
inside.
kidding. I was
Oh.
using the fake... God damn it. I was using my fake pity voice.
So you did investigation. How much is that? 5 plus what?
That is 6 total.
Oof. Okay. It's definitely a crystal, and it's
It's a
glowing.
rock.
That's all you can figure out. You don't know what else.
I'm not a geologist. Who cares?
It's not just a boulder, it's a rock.
By the one, so by the crystal that Guy is examining with her alchemy kit, she's just gonna like I'm not trying to like loot the whole fucking place, but like she's gonna take some crystal shavings.
Shavings?
Yeah, she's just gonna take one of her alchemy tools, pour a little bit of acid on that, and
Make me. Hang on.
that's a crafting check, definitely.
Hold on. Make me.
Or I can make a perfumer's check.
No.
Professional.
Make me an Arcana check.
Arcana, yeah, because they are kind of magical.
I think that's what the Arcana check is for.
They're glowing green, the color of disease
They aren't
and
exactly-
sick.
Plot twist, it's uranium.
Honestly, at this
Plot
point, I
twist,
would...
It's uranium. Is that what came out of your mouth?
Yes, and
Oh,
honestly,
no.
I wouldn't be
What kind of
surprised.
a gold green?
Hey, you got my
Okay,
dice roll.
so as you
Which
do
one is
this,
glowing uranium. By the skeleton.
oh, well, I do nat ones the same way, so roll again. You know, you roll
Oh.
3 times for nat
To
ones.
see how worse it is.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Roll some nat 20 on that one. I like this.
Okay. So it won't be that bad. Okay, so you go over and you shave. You try to shave off some of the crystal to no avail. It does not want to like give you anything.
Someone shave.
As you try again, however, the crystal shocks you, dealing 1d4 electrical damage.
It's uranium!
Yeah. Straight up, it's just uranium. Okay,
Damage
so
over
do I-
time.
Do I
So-
take four? Do I take four? What do I take?
1d4.
Just you have to roll that, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. TM.
You take 1 damage.
Youch.
I imagine your hair is slightly standing up.
Baby Khalib! she yells.
What does she yell?
What?
She yells, ah, baby Khalib.
KB Khalib. Okay.
I'm kind of imagining like Raiden's "I'm all my money" from Mortal Kombat. Like it makes no sense, and it sounds like he's screaming for his money back.
Yeah. So the crystals clearly are
They're a little feisty.
charged with a lot of energy.
There you go.
Hey, she's flying. No, really, she's flying. The mini is floating.
Oh my god! Wow, that is interesting. Interesting. It must base the knockdown on the center of the piece and not the feet.
Or hang on, could you go knock down again? It looks like it's trying to extend it to make everything balanced, but it's still too far out for that explanation to make sense.
I guess, yeah. Okay. So,
Oh shit, my shit froze.
Tordik
I was doing
is
too much
going to
too
go over
fast.
here to where these pickaxes are and investigate this part of the cave.
Now I'm wondering if it was a mining accident. Thanks for pointing those out.
Maniac.
He puts his hand up against the rock and doesn't really notice anything peculiar. However, he can tell at least one thing. This rock was not here originally.
Oh, that's new development. Yeah, so
Oh, I
Nimue's-
accidentally took a look in the next room. Whoops. I will not do that.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
So Nimue kind of stands up. Well, they haven't they're standing up. They brush themselves off. They're kind of examining themselves. They just go, man, I don't feel violated, so I think we're okay there. They're bumbles. You know what they're gonna
What are you
do.
gonna do?
What did you
Um,
say? You kind of
I said,
stumbled off into muttering.
they go-
I couldn't hear you.
Oh, they
said they did.
Nimue goes, man, I don't feel violated, so I think we're okay there.
Okay.
But they're gonna turn. They're gonna investigate that glowing crystal.
What's Nimue's pronouns?
Any of them.
Go ahead and roll me.
I will forget probably at least once or twice.
Roll me on Arcana check.
I said investigate the glowing crystal.
Huh?
I said I was gonna investigate it.
Oh, investigate. Fine.
I'm
Roll
gonna
me
look at it.
investigation check.
Do a
in-game.
little peek. Good fine. It'd be 10.
10.
Yeah.
Okay, so as you investigate the crystal, you determine that it's the source of the roots of plants that are growing around it. Some of these crystals, the larger ones, seem to be producing plant life from them.
I am pretty experienced in plants.
Says the
I'm
druid.
only good with
Yeah.
dead
I said
plants.
Yeah.
Okay.
That seems alive.
Well, now I'm going to brunt force a nature check because I have at least a +1 in that.
Okay, go ahead.
+3.
I hope that worked. 12.
Okay, so you notice that the crystals are producing the foliage around them, these leaves. Which is odd since there's no sunlight, but the leaves are nice and healthy and strong. So you can determine for sure that these crystals have some kind of nature-based power.
So basically the opposite of uranium. Gotcha.
Yep,
Oh,
they're
that's not
crystals
very
of life.
fun. Would no, I guess not. Never mind.
Where'd Shem go?
Wandered off, looks like. All the way back to the entrance.
Or at least the fork that was in the cave.
Okay, so this might sound a bit weird, but it's something I want to do.
What?
I'm going to investigate how soft this material is with the blade of my sword. Gently. Like, is it soft like gold? What is going on here?
All right, go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Would that be Arcana?
I think so.
No, it'd be nature.
Nature?
It would be
Okay,
nature, but
fine.
you established
No, he
that
just did a nature check.
On
Not
the
for
ground?
this. I did a nature check for the ground,
You're
not
wrong.
the material softness of the crystal.
Okay, fair, fine. Nature
That'd
check
still
it is
be-
then.
yeah.
All right.
Don't you dare roll low. For the mother of 5. That was a 5.
So you go ahead and try and test the material. You get a little bit of a jolt, but nothing that actually hurts you.
Okay.
But you can tell that it's very, very. It's not malleable like gold, and it's a crystal. It's hard.
Very crystal.
All right. So yeah,
It's a crystalline
it's
structure.
straight up rock.
It's a rock,
Gotcha.
basically. Yeah, it's
Oh,
a rock that
gold.
glows.
That's what I wanted to know. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Shem begins to shout very loudly.
Why?
Yeah, I'm a little confused here too. What?
But Guy, you would know that this shout is kind of like, okay, she's just excited about weird shit. This isn't one
it's
of like Shem's. Yeah,
Gotcha.
yeah. But to the untrained ear, it sounds like someone's in danger.
Okay, so Tordek's gonna go running to investigate the scream.
You gonna as well, Nim?
I think so. Yeah, I think they're kind of gonna run. They're gonna.
It should be arrow keys to move.
You can also use your mouse.
Yeah, that too.
Drag.
I think I prefer
Tordic shows
unit by
up and
unit.
sees you being giddy over essentially an a subterranean lagoon, teeming with life of different types of plants and everything else. You also spot slimes on the other side of the lagoon, seemingly just chilling,
Existing.
but not aggressively attacking you yet.
You see her and you notice that like she is barefoot and her feet are in the water.
Not like it didn't take much for you to be barefoot to begin with.
True.
Guy, you're still in the other cave.
I know. I am well aware. I am in no hurry to rush over for something out of excitement.
Tordic pulls you back a little bit out of the water, trying to prevent you from aggravating the slimes who seem to be soaking quietly in it as well.
My feet really hurt, so I thought putting them in the water would.
I think, yeah, Nimue's gonna kind of walk over to the water, and they're just gonna put their hand in it. Just do a little feel of the water.
Are you doing? What are you gonna do? You checking it?
Yeah,
You want to nature check
I
it?
think it'd be nature check.
Okay, roll me a nature check.
It's gonna be 16.
16?
Nice.
Okay. So as you run your hand through the water, you're able to make a connection. You become enlightened with the information that these crystals are essentially powering and providing the nature energy needed, the energy that would be required from a sun to produce these plants. The water is purified because of this, and is so pure in fact that you see and sense fishes swimming around in the water. Okay. You also notice
sharks?
that the slimes are almost like photoplasmic energy that has come to life from this, and are simply feeding off of the radiant energy around you.
Yeah, so Nimue's gonna look back at Tordak and who's holding Shem back, and she's gonna go, no, they're fine. Don't worry about it.
I'd like to. Sorry to interrupt here, but did Tordak tell us about this wall? The one I'm looking at in the cave.
All he could tell was the rock wasn't there beforehand. That's all he said.
Okay, so this cave is not a natural formation.
Oh my God! Stop.
I thought someone would get that one.
Of course, I get that reference. I have played Halo CE after all. What are you gonna do with
Well, I'm now coming back, and I am... Okay, there I am. So, what's been discovered or not over here?
Guy, look, I finally found them. It's sharks. And she points to the fish in the water.
Would I know what sharks are?
I'm guessing you would.
Okay. Yeah,
I'm gonna
screw
keep
it. Yeah,
referencing
roll.
this
I'm gonna roll nature to try and understand what's going on here.
Mm-hmm.
Remember our first session? Yeah.
Yes, I know what sharks are. Absolutely.
What are you rolling for?
To identify if those are sharks or not.
Those are definitely not sharks. You can tell just by looking at them, and you know that for a fact.
Do I know what they actually are?
They are some kind of cave fish, but you don't recognize them by name. But they are definitely a cave fish. They are very healthy looking.
Oh, so they're native.
Yes, and they're definitely native.
Shim, those are not sharks.
Aw.
I took an interest when I was younger and studied them. I'm not sure what those are, but sharks are far, far larger and likely far, far deadlier.
Are they edible?
Sharks?
I like the idea That guy is just a little bit autistic.
Sharks
He's like,
were
yeah, I just
edible?
loved sharks as a kid.
God.
Yeah, he took a slight interest. Decided to look at the pages in the books a little bit when he was growing up.
What's this?
The tomes.
The tomes.
The tomes.
His autistic child fixation.
All right, what are you guys
sharks.
gonna do?
No, Guy's just from a village where there's only 3 books, and one of them was just like an ecology book on sharks.
What
Not-
is a book on sharks?
Not
That's it.
true, but that's a funny image.
3 books: the town secrets, the town criminals, and sharks.
The history of Dirtville.
The history of Dirtville.
Trains aren't real, and ecology of sharks. By
No, it can't be
Bumblebore
ecology. It can
Dinglebit.
just be it's just sharks. It just is sharks.
Yeah.
Like massive font.
Yeah, sure.
Like slightly offset too.
But it's in Elvish.
It was written really, really quickly.
God.
Because it was written really, really quickly because it was an elf who was studying sharks, so he had to write really fast.
They were in the water with the
Ah,
sharks.
yes, I have just lost my leg. Oh dear.
It's just some elf diary that some fucking archaeologist thought was a book. Anyway,
It's just sharks. Yeah. Oh, this is great.
Oh, there's some
Okay,
goop in the
I'm
water,
going to
guys.
move up to them and try and stab one.
Are you... Well, oh, I thought you were gonna like.
Well, I mean, stab
Slap
one
it
to
in the
pull it out of
water.
the water.
I'm sure. Yeah, we do need food.
I think Nimue's just gonna watch in horror.
This should be a roll to attack, right?
The fish.
Wait, what are you
looking
doing?
Nemo.
You're attacking the fish?
Yeah, stab one, pull it out of the water.
Sure, roll to hit.
That's survival, wouldn't it be? Do
No.
the fish have Oh, the fish have HP. Oh God.
Everything has HP.
Everything has HP.
No, the refraction
not.
confused me. I missed.
Stop it! You're scaring them.
So you swing at the fish, and you miss. You also hit the water. The water goes flying up and douses one of the crystals.
Oh no.
The crystal, in response,
There's
right,
already
giving it more water source, a vine comes out of nowhere and just slaps you.
but there's
across the
already.
Smack.
Isn't nature beautiful?
Yeah, Nimue's just laughing. We're just sitting down there just laughing. Yeah, that's what you get.
Oh no! Wait, you know what? I can do better. I take that back.
Oh
So you
dear.
miss. One of the fish jumps out of the water and just smacks you across the face with a fin and goes back in the water.
There we go. I'm in.
Would there really be so much splash from a stab?
Yes.
If
Okay.
you missed
Well,
it,
I guess-
You miss it,
guess
and the
that's
fish,
one.
The fish is perturbed that it whacks you across the face, thinking you are an idiot. Don't you dare try that again. So you get smacked by a fish. That one I like more. We're gonna go with that.
right. So water isn't like too deep.
No, Shem is like
Yeah.
5'2", so
She's short.
the water would be like
Wait,
up to
she-
her hip.
What?
Yeah. So.
Ah, yes,
then
thanks.
Nimue,
You just set off my insecurities. Thank you.
no
All right.
problem.
So what are you guys gonna do?
So Nimue's gonna walk across and kind of wade through the water here.
Right, well, I thought you were about to walk across the water like fucking
Jesus.
Christ.
Yes.
Hell
Nice
yeah.
one. Oh, yeah. So you take these leaves over here, and you know they were a little knocked out. They were a little tired, a little hungry, as one is from waking up. So they're just gonna kind of rip off a piece of this leaf and just start munching on it. So they can kind of well, okay. I guess first would be they would check if the leaf is edible.
Yeah.
But
you need to do
Please.
that.
would it be nature check?
Yes.
Yeah,
Nature or
that's a
survival.
nature check.
Okay.
A survival check. Do a
Yeah,
survival
it'd be
check.
survival, I guess. Okay, well, yeah. No. 13.
All right, so the leaf is definitely not edible. As you bite down into it,
Yeah. There we go. That's fine. Just
so
spits it
that's
under the
definitely not
water.
something you want to eat.
Just spits it out into the water. Maintaining that whole like confident, like, oh yeah, no, I got this kind of like aura around her. She just spits it out and is like, nope. Shakes her head and just kind of continues as if nothing happened.
Ignore that.
Okay, so what are you guys doing?
Shem,
Not edible.
No, really. I couldn't
So-
tell.
do they smell nice?
They smell nice.
Can I have some?
So I thought I could eat them.
I can
Been a
make you
while.
smell nice.
That's not what I was expecting as an answer, but okay.
So Tordek expresses that they should probably return to the inn to let the quest giver know that they have been successful and to find out more about what happened in the cave.
What plant?
Before
Been in here long enough.
before you journey further into this unknown ecological phenomenon.
Phenomenon.
Do, do,
We've been
do,
in here
do.
long enough.
Wait, are we leaving?
Wow.
We've
Can we go
eliminated the
further in?
bugbear problem.
Bye, not sharks.
Hang on, I would recommend a.
Yeah, let me just kind of follow out.
We're just gonna work our way up to the entrance.
Yeah, I'm coming. Sorry, I was responding to something. All right, yep. So Tordek works his way back up to the entrance too.
Okay.
Oh,
There we
okay. You emerge out from the cave.
go. That's cool. That's a cool shot.
All right, and it is still relatively day.
Ghost had to leave. He had some family things to do.
Yep, I saw.
Just letting everybody else know.
Yep.
The sound of nature.
Yep. So it's a little bit later in the afternoon. It's not dusk yet as you come out from the cave. Okay. So you guys are gonna make your way back to town?
Yep.
Okay. So you guys make your way back to the
I'm gonna
town.
drag myself back to town. At least the gate.
Okay, that's fine. We can do that. So you guys travel back to town. You guys, yeah. So it's like if you want to do the whole shift click, get the silhouette going. That's fine.
I think I'm just gonna follow, kind of.
Oh dear, where's the town gate? There's the town gate. So we going to the harbor for this, or?
No, you're heading back to the town to check in with Nimue and let him know of your success
There she is.
of your quest.
I've got to raise the... There we go.
Or,
Not gonna lie, I'm having a
Moonie.
where is everybody moment. Ah, okay, there you are. Never mind.
Okay. Yeah, so you find Noonie in the middle of town. Yeah, Movvie, you good?
Figured it out, yeah.
Okay. So you find him in the center of town. What do you tell him? Where are you going? You passed him.
Oh, okay. You said center of town, and I was going straight to the fountain.
Yeah, that's why I put my character there.
You've returned. Good to see you adventurers again. How did things go?
Well, the rampaging bugbears are dead. All consumed by
Excellent.
some sort of rage virus.
A raid virus. Interesting. I remember their crystals being there, but I don't remember anything involving a virus. All I remember is we walked in and they just started hacking and slashing everyone that was with us. I managed to escape.
Nimue
That's
just kind of
good.
awkwardly waves.
Huh?
So Nimue just
Oh,
kind of
yeah, we
awkwardly
found-
waves.
We found this
Okay.
one knocked out in there.
Ah!
Somehow
The
managed
young
not to
druidess
die.
that came with us. I remember her. Oh, that's glad to see that she's all right. Does she remember anything, or do you remember anything, Lass, of what happened?
You know, not really.
Well, a good case of amnesia. If I remember correctly, you had spoken that you were investigating the crystals down there for their nature properties.
Oh.
I recommend going back at some point investigating that.
We could do that. It smelled nice down there.
Maybe. It was
Smelled nice. Care to elaborate?
good.
Well, after we killed all the bed
Apparently
bugs,
she likes the smell of rotting corpses.
Oh.
no,
Okay.
there was plants and there was not sharks, but there was really nice.
Plants.
The water did smell clean.
Interesting. One of the bugbears mentioned that when we first entered that he had a hard time breathing. Shortly after that, he lost his mind.
Ah, the coal
I'm
mines.
wondering if there was something there giving off as pheromones that might have caused the problem. You didn't happen to see any flowers, did you?
Yeah, like this.
Enough.
What do you hold up exactly?
What are the flowers?
When did you pick the flower? I don't remember that.
I don't think you mentioned it.
I don't think you did, no.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be
Well, she
willing to
got
just
hit-
give it to you since it seems like something you'd do.
Well, my logic is because this thing makes nature. She's not really holding up a flower. She's holding up her hand, and there's a flower coming out of her fucking hand.
Ah, Nimue.
Okay.
I'm a little confused.
I am also still a little confused.
Okay, so you said the crystals create nature when they
Yes.
react, correct?
Yeah.
So my internal logic is that when Shem touched the crystal, that energy hit her, and then a flower grew, or some kind of plant grew out of it. Because it grows out of everything else.
Okay, so yeah, that's okay, fair. So you hold up your hand, a flower's growing out of your hand. He is taken back at first and shocked to see such a phenomenon. But
Usually
gains his
flowers don't
composure,
grow
says,
like people.
so those crystals did have the power to produce life. Interesting.
Are plants alive? They don't scream when I cut them.
My dear, they are, well, yes, alive,
You gotta
but
respect them.
they can't speak like us. They only function as their own ecosystem. Look, I'm not going to get into the details.
And
I'm
then
no
he just kind
Functionally,
of looks over in shock when you say they can't speak. And he just kind of looks over in shock. You're like, huh?
Shem's eyes glaze over, like a middle schooler listening to a professor speak.
Anyway, let me give you a reward. I know I don't have much in the way of money, and I do appreciate you taking care of this adventure for me. So, here. He hands over to Guy 10 gold pieces.
Damn.
Okay.
Much in the way of money, but I mean, here's a little bit.
If you guys come across any other issues, please feel free to speak with me. This
We also
town
found-
is... What?
No, continue. I interrupted.
All right. This town is currently growing and still has many issues. I recommend at some point speaking with the magistrate, as well as the trade leader of the town.
She was mean.
Oh, my dear, clearly you are out of practice. Most people in this town have issues they have to deal with. But the guild leader
Really?
definitely
What a
here can help with
surprise.
that. Well, I mean, you try and build a frontier town on a continent no one's settled on, that at least we know of. I came here in ways of helping build the maps and exploring unknown territories, hopefully getting to be named after something after myself. However, I lost my entire crew in that cave. I, like I said, was the only one that survived. And they've now been avenged. It's strange, though. Those bugbears, it still bothers me. They were perfectly fine, and the minute we enter that cave, they lose their minds.
I'm gonna look into
That
that.
sounds like a skill issue.
Skill issue. I'd recommend looking into that indeed, as far as anything else. And even if it was, they are still cunning warriors in combat. Be it they have their wits about them or not. Anywho, I wish you guys the best. I wish you all adventurers the best of luck.
I have a question.
Yes? What is it, little one?
So I don't know the correct word that you guys use, but where I'm from, it's called a atelier, like an atelier, a workshop. Workshop, yeah. Just have a workshop that I could.
Well,
borrow?
it depends. We have a blacksmith, but I don't. What? Elaborate, please. What kind of workshop? Not
You know-
many workshops are here, unfortunately.
Oh, yeah, workshop. With like bits and medicine. And
Ah, an apothecary, you mean?
okay, that. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have one of those here yet. See, the situation here is complicated. Like I said, speaking with the magistrate would help with that. But what I can tell you from what I know is that we are trying to build more buildings. That requires resources, and those resources right now are, well, hard to acquire due to extenuating circumstances beyond even my knowledge. If you'll excuse me, I need to begin procuring new explorers so that way we can travel.
Nimue just
Okay.
scoffs at the thought of having used an apothecary or like any type of like building.
Huh?
Nimue just scoffs at the idea of like having to go somewhere to make what you need. You know.
Yeah, just smashing it up. Just pull out a pot and just smash it all right there.
Yeah, exactly.
Boom. Solution.
Yeah, man.
Fixed.
Just poop in your hand, pee on it, get some pneumonia.
Tordic decides to head to the tavern, or meet you guys at the tavern. And then that ends. I guess that ends that conversation.
Do we have an in room at the?
Yes,
we
they do.
do.
And you'll need to get another room though, because you have 2 more adventurers.
I mean, or you could just not care.
Shannon's just
That is an option. It's not going to be a popular option, but it is an option.
Oh my
Ignore
God.
that rule. I don't know.
So hang on. So here's the thing. So as Tordic goes to enter the building, right?
Yeah.
As per usual. Okay. The door opens up. He walks inside, but he vanishes from your vision
The gods have taken him.
as you enter in.
What the hell
I had
is
to
that?
unhide him. I had to unhide to move him. Hold on. Movvie, can you keep moving your character up one more so I can get him out of the way? I need to move him. There we go. Thank you. Tordek vanishes as soon as he enters the door. Put him over there for now. Okay. With no explanation. Minnie is currently speaking with the barkeep about something as you enter the room.
Man, I forget how small she is.
She is a gnome.
That's like even small for gnome standards.
Well, gnomes are like 2 feet tall.
I thought they were 3, 4.
No, gnomes are almost like the height of halflings.
Yeah.
And she's
I
don't comprehend this. I don't comprehend anything shorter than me.
All right, so as you walk in, again, music fills the air without any sign of an instrument being played.
Oh, what's that tiefling doing?
The tiefling is currently working on clearing some dishes for the barkeep. As Minnie, Mischief, and the barkeep, Bolvard, are talking.
Hi, Boulevard. Back again.
Bolvard looks to the right of Minnie and sees you. And he goes, "Hi. How did it go?" He responds in a deep voice.
Dead people.
What?
Nothing new.
I see. Minnie turns around and walks over so that way Bolvard could see better. So I'm guessing your quest was a success?
Uh-huh. I danced real good.
Oh, that's
They all
lovely
fell
to
down.
hear, little one. Well, that's glad to hear, and I see you have a new compatriot with you.
Uh-huh.
And what's your name?
It'd be Nimue.
Say again.
Answer flatly.
Huh?
They answer really flatly. There's Nimue. Like one word.
Like a car? Meow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it
see.
sounded.
Nimue. Well, nice to meet you. Minnie Mischief's taken a little back. She looks around and looks around, notices that the dwarf isn't here, but isn't alarmed by it. It's almost as if she thinks it's normal. Anyway. Well, I'm glad to see that you've returned. I'm glad to see your mission was a success.
T-Bone just turned into the bartender.
No.
No, look at the bartender.
Oh, I know, but no. I know, it looks like T-Bone.
Yeah.
Never forget.
Never forget who now.
I was making a joke like he died.
Exactly. Never forget who now.
Oh, Kunao's not in our party, so.
That was a perfect dad joke comeback, and I hate it.
Yeah. Okay, so what are you guys gonna do?
Shem is gonna order her regular.
Which was...
What was it?
I don't think
Flower.
I don't think we've been here long enough to have quote a regular unquote.
Yeah.
I like to imagine you just walk up to the bar and just go, the regular, and they just stare at you blankly like, what are you talking about?
Yes, that's exactly what she does. I'll have my regular, bartender. She kind of like sits there and like kicks her feet back and forth because even on the stool, height is a little bit earthed, if you will.
Right. So, bartender pulls out a thing of flower water for you and puts it on the counter, seemingly without filling it or anything. Just pulls out from underneath the counter and puts it there for you. And he says, "That'll be 2 gold pieces, please."
She looks at the guy. Even though she has her own money. And she does like the baby face.
I just quit looking at me with those big old eyes.
Quit looking at me with those big old eyes.
Does not
Yes,
care.
I went with a flapjack reference.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
Give me those big old eyes.
What if instead of I dance here for free?
The bartender looks unamused at you and just repeats, 2 gold pieces, please.
That's a quote of like going, yeah, you know, I don't have any money, but I'm thinking we could work something out. And then just getting a flat no.
Minnie, who's standing right there and technically
Hang on.
also the owner, just puts her hands on her hips and she's just like, do we have a problem here?
Hang on.
She
Can
pulls
I?
out like
Okay, so. Yeah, I know this is rich coming from me. But I'd like to pickpocket Shim for 2 and place those 2 on the counter.
Sleight of hand, please.
I know, that's
No,
rich coming
don't
from
even.
me.
don't even. She's too stupid to notice.
Don't even roll.
Don't just take it. That's fucking hilarious.
Ah, okay.
Oh my god.
Alright, yep. 2, straight on the counter then.
Guys, she hugs him like shortly.
The bartender rolls his eyes and takes the coins out the counter. Minnie
I
Chip
yank-
also rolls her eyes and she's just like, ugh.
I yank
Robbed
the arms
in
off of me and
sight.
walk off, just to the edge of the bar where I was before.
Flower water, please. She
So
says
it's right there.
She takes it now, and then she pours it onto the table, like onto the bar,
What?
What?
and then begins to rub her hands in.
The bartender looks and is completely dumbfounded.
It
Wait, did she
splashes
just pour
her
the whole
hands.
entire thing on the bar?
Yeah. And then she's rubbing.
Oh,
and
God,
she's washing her hands with it.
Nuoli comes over and slams her hand down on the bar counter and glares at you, clearly mad that you made such a mess.
Honestly, I out of character, I completely empathize with Nuoli. I completely empathize with that. Like, my goodness.
She reaches down to her left and pulls up a clean rag and drops it in front of you and keeps glaring at you.
She grabs it and starts like washing her hands and drying them off.
Nuoli grabs your wrists and then puts the rags on your wrist, grabs your wrist and puts it down on the counter and then pokes at the counter, trying to tell you to clean up your mess.
Is this a game? Ooh, and she starts like she is cleaning, but she's like drawing like a pattern until it's eventually cleaned up.
Okay. Nuoli then grabs the rag from you, scoffs, and walks back to whatever she was doing behind the counter. Minnie looks over at you with her arms crossed, saying, "Word of advice: don't make a mess in front of the cleaner."
God,
Nimue just kind of watches and like,
wait.
without any real expression, I they were kind of just staring blankly in the general direction of the tiefling, so they weren't really always staying at the tiefling, but they're staying like in the general direction. They're kind of just spaced out.
Yeah. So.
But for all intents and purposes, they're staring at the tiefling.
Yeah. Okay. So, Minnie, so what are you guys gonna do?
It's a good.
Is that guy's
Good
beer?
question.
Is Guy just drinking beer right now?
No, I did not order that. I don't know why it's there.
Oh, it's just someone with a drink there.
It's a setting. It's just tile out of game.
Yeah.
Okay. However, that would be.
Wait, so
was
you said Tordik is just gone now?
Yeah, when you walked across the threshold, he disappeared.
I lay on a wrap.
The void consumes another.
The bartender looks up at me. Oh, no, there's not a void here. That's not how that works. And then looks back down and keeps polishing his mug.
What the fuck?
Huh?
Shem rests her head on the table and goes, boring. We'll go dance.
I want to say, I think at the hearing of a void, Nimue sits down and is very much interested all of a sudden. The hearing of voids.
Oh,
Ah,
I kind of just phased halfway into the wall without meaning to.
The void claims him.
just there you go.
Another, the void claims another.
Void claims another. All right, so
Is that going to be a running joke or something?
I
might
think
be.
so.
What are you guys gonna do? So you got
Shem is going to, like, actually dance and try to get some more money for the party.
okay. Make me a performance check.
Sick. That's gonna be a 14.
Okay. So as you're dancing around, the patrons of the tavern that were there today take a little bit of a notice. All right. Not particularly too many of them. One of the women, however, takes notice and likes the performance and thinks it's nice, and goes and gives you 3 gold pieces.
Thank you. This is the traditional dance of the Zugaline.
She looks at you perplexed and doesn't answer, but just nods with a smile.
She nods back and Shem hands her.
Hands her what?
Hands her some of her perfume she can make per day.
Oh, okay. The lady is jubilated with the gift and goes back to show her compatriot at the table.
Yep. She returns to the group.
Okay. Minnie goes ahead and goes to the cellar door and heads back downstairs.
This guy just menacingly standing by the door.
Kind of. Yeah, that was just about the intent.
Okay. Excuse me.
Take notes.
All right. What are you guys gonna do?
I am currently kind of. I just wanted to look around and make sure what I wanted to do was possible.
Okay.
How late's it?
It is. It's about to be dusk outside.
Okay, about to be dusk.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then I will return to the. I'm gonna leave. Actually,
You're gonna walk outside the tavern.
I'm gonna walk out of the tavern. Yeah, just outside for now.
Okay.
Which room is ours, by the way? I want to show.
Do you even wait?
So,
was I given a room
it's
key?
Yes, you were given a room key, and it's on the second story. It's the one with the 2 beds inside of it. It's red beds.
Okay.
Next to essentially the study, essentially where there's like a bunch of books and stuff where people sit there.
Here, well, Guy is off doing his mysterious guy thing. You should follow me. I can show you to our room.
Nimue was kind of just staring off blankly until being talked to. And they kind of jump. They weren't really expecting it, but they do follow.
All right, so you guys make your way upstairs. Yep, that's the room right there.
Did you open that door?
I did, yes.
He did it so I could leave.
Nice.
Did you walk outside already?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just by the tree outside.
Okay. So yeah, you guys look around inside the room. It's a room, 2 beds. But given the fact that your party is now 3 people, you'll need to find either a way, someone's sleeping on the floor, or you'll need to ask for a larger room or more rooms.
It's an issue.
Shem's gonna unpack
Okay.
into this like corner. She puts on like a Turkish blanket, like a rug,
Okay.
which is basically her bedroll.
Okay, I was gonna say yeah. So it's bedroll.
Yeah.
So you're gonna sleep on the floor. Okay.
Yeah, but like as she rolls out her Turkish rug type deal, she begins to like sit crisscross applesauce and starts pulling out vials and like beginning to work her her craft.
Right.
You seem like you know stuff. Want to help?
Maybe just kind of sits. They don't really do much in terms of helping. But they do watch you very closely.
All right. So Shem proceeds to pull out what amounts to like a bunch of like really esoteric Arabic apparati, and you see she takes a pofillum, which is a Greek thing that they scrape the sweat off gladiators for. She starts like rolling up some of her. She takes some of her sweat and like dripping it and mixing it with things. And you for a second notice that there's like almost this pink tinge to her sweat as she starts crafting and manipulating the chemicals she has on her.
Are you a hippo? Pink
What's
sweat?
Yeah, they sweat blood.
I forgot about that.
But did she say that in character?
No,
I'm not
no,
even
no,
there.
I know that. I know that's a fact outside of.
Yeah.
No, her sweat is translucent like regular sweat, but it has like a pink sheen.
That's why I asked. I mean, that's why I joked.
Yeah, Nimue
Yeah.
just kind of watches closely. They take note of it, but their forte is plants and nature, and they don't really, not too concerned. They're kind of just like, yeah, okay. What else is new?
Oh, nuts! You watch her eyes kind of like her eyes are pink already, as if like her blood. Like with your experience, I can at least kind of like alert you to some things. I feel like your character would have more natural knowledge about the world.
They would have a little bit of natural knowledge, but
Yeah.
it wouldn't be on the body. It would be much more like they'd be much more like in tune with plants. It's like they
You
take
want-
note of it, but they wouldn't really like think too much of it. They go, "Oh, it's probably natural. It's probably normal."
Shem, for the most part, seems very like dumb and like ditzy, but like you watch her work, and it's very methodical and precise. Like every one of her movements seems like it's been practiced, like almost like a prayer or a ritual. And when she's done creating the perfumes and altering the actually, well, I'll probably have to roll to see how many of the antidote perfumes I can make.
Hold on.
How would you like me to roll for that, Dan? Because this is like my perfume thing, so this would be like a crafter or kana or something.
So you're gonna roll for. So you're crafting perfumes right now.
Yes.
All right, go ahead and roll me.
What the fuck is the crafting rule? There should be a crafter's rule. Would it be performance? Because this is like her job, or she's making magic. She's making magical items.
Yeah, go ahead and go and roll for Arcana.
Yeah. I'm gonna roll for Arcana with the bonus from my alchemy set.
Sure, that works.
Because technically that's what she's using. Make all this shit. Oh yeah.
There it is. Hold on. I gotta get my back scratcher.
So it's an 8 plus 5.
Okay. Yep. So go and roll for using your alchemy set, and you can roll.
Yeah, I'm doing the adding and subtracting for the set plus my negative, because she's still like learning. Because remember what we talked about before, like how she's like one of the best.
Yeah.
Okay. It's 12.
12.
Yep. After
Okay.
after adding and subtracting.
All right. So and what are you making again?
I'm making antidote bombs. Like antidote smoke bombs.
All right, hold on. All right. So
Oh, these aren't pies. They're bombs. From a bomb factory.
you said you got a 12.
Yeah.
Bombs.
So you are unsuccessful in this attempt.
Okay, so I lose some of the materials and whatnot.
Yes.
Alright. Can I... So her regular daily perfume's taken care of, but this is like a special thing. Can I make one more attempt? I don't want to use up... Because like I have like at least per vial, so I've wasted one of the vials.
You can make
All
another
right.
attempt.
Alright, so I'm gonna do... Alright. No, please don't do that. Okay, so these are 2 separate dice. I'm doing 2 attempts. I'm not worrying about the added rolls. I'm just worrying about them individually.
15 and an 8. Pretty good.
Okay, so that's going to be a 15 plus 5, and another 7 plus 5 because of the alchemy kit. So I rolled a 19 for one of them, and another 12. So another fail. Yeah.
Yes. So you still didn't hit it.
But I got 1 success.
Which success?
I got a 19.
Okay, yeah. So you're successful on one, but not successful on the other. Yeah. So you get
Okay.
one of the one of these
Antidote smoke bombs.
antidote smoke bombs. Yes.
Okay.
The rage-induced afflictions.
Nice. So it cures rage, is what it does?
Yes, cures rage.
Okay. That's sick. So it's just like a barbarian. She can be like she can just like fuck a whole barbarian's day up. It's kind of cool.
Oh, that is mean.
So she can cancel the rage effect. That's a dope magical item. Just imagine just like an entire organization whose thing is to hunt down barbarians, and they just like eat that shit at them.
Yep.
And Shem just kind of invented it. So yeah, she has that on her. Yeah, my sheet's reloading. It's having a moment. I'll add that in later. How many did I craft with one in bone marrow? on a 19.
So on the 19, you craft.
Like, is 3 fair?
I'll give you 2.
2? 2? Okay.
Yeah, just 2. If it was 20, if it was not 20, I would have given you 3, but no, just 2.
That's fair. All right, then she finishes up, and then she kind of like rolls onto her her carpet, and just kind of falls asleep.
Yep.
That's where Shem ends her day.
Okay. Does Nim have anything that she want or that they want to do?
No, they're just gonna kind of sit there and stare off into space.
Okay, because I got something
Guy,
I'd
what are
like
you
to
gonna
do. Well, I am not going to do it now because the lighting's not right. So,
All right.
yeah, I'm waiting for
while
like
that-
early night.
all right,
Twilight.
Yeah, maybe a bit
He's a
later than
vampire.
Twilight. A bit later than that. Like dusk to like early black night, so to speak.
Bro, this
Maybe
game is
after
so
Twilight, like the TV show.
No.
Oh yeah, we should go back to the Stone Man at some point.
Not trying to
Yeah,
do
Stone
that.
Man?
The Stone Man.
Stone Man, you weren't here for that initial interaction.
Yeah, he was like one of-
That Stone Man's theme from Mega Man 5.
Jesus.
Wait, no, that I was doing Gyro Man's theme. My bad.
Yeah.
It's all good.
I forgot what it was. Oh well. So once it becomes a bit darker, I will take my own actions for the night.
Okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So
And all the girls say it's pretty. Gotta relocate guy real quick.
I'm just okay. Exit the building and go
There you go,
south
so-
just a tad bit. Thank you. All right. 1, 2, 3.
so what are you doing, guy?
I am stealthing, or trying to stealth.
Okay.
Where the fuck go?
He's by the church.
Yep, side of the church.
Okay, so
Okay, so you go over to here.
that's the inn.
Here. Come on. I want the ruler. There we go. Here, I'll make it noticeable for you.
Oh, my shit just.
You good?
My internet's kind of like crapping its pants for. There you are. Okay, I see it.
Yeah, okay. Alright.
You are fucking hidden. Put a torch on you, right?
No.
Aren't you a human? Oh, yeah,
Yes.
you're stealth.
And I'm stealthing. I can at least I know at least where I'm going here.
So you're stealthing up to the side of the building.
Yep.
Okay. Hold on.
And are those two still in there?
Yes, they are.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to eavesdrop.
All right, go ahead and make me a stealth check to see if 1, you can see if you're seen, and 2, if you're close enough to hear them.
$21.
There we go.
I
Okay, so
I roll a lot of 21s. Like it's almost
not
insane.
a bad thing. Not a bad thing. So you work your way up against the window, and you can hear the nun and the priestess inside. Right?
Mm-hmm.
They stand in front of a sarcophagus of some kind. Are you trying to... Actually, before I say that, are you trying to peer inside the window, or are you just listening?
I mean, I'll try to catch a glance occasionally, but...
Okay.
Mostly listening, but if I hear something big, I'm going to try and catch a glance every now and again.
Right. So, you hear them talking, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you see the priest is standing in front of the altar-looking thing. It looks almost like a sarcophagus. And the nun is behind with a book open and quill taking notes for her about certain things. All right, and this is what you hear.
Hang on, I am going to grab my notepad.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Okay, I have no idea what I wrote on this one, but it's getting It's getting overwritten.
Tell me about it. I'm behind on writing. I still got to write last session down and deal with this session. To this, I'll watch your videos for that though. Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Almost. Go. I'm ready.
Okay. So, as you are listening, here's what they basically are talking about. And you're certain? Positive. So those bandits they brought us were not from Sleeping Forest. No, they weren't. Their continued involvement and interference in our plans are going to make it tricky for us to control this land in the future. Ma'am, maybe we should reach out to the cathedral. They might know. I do not want my supervisors knowing of our issues here. It would make it look incompetent. The sooner we get control of our resources again, the sooner we can continue building this town and gain it as a foothold for the other members of the Crusade. And what of the inn, ma'am? What of it? It's not our concern, but the gnome is not our problem. There are others that will deal with her. For the time being, we will watch, as we always have, and use our resources that are provided to us as much as possible. And those adventurers, they have not outlived their usefulness, and depending upon what they choose to do, will depend whether they can be trusted with more information. But for now, as long as we have coin, they will work. Of course, wise one. And as she's finishing that thought, she turns in your general direction and starts working towards the window.
Oh! Cinematic as fuck. Gotta pretend like you're peeing.
No, I have, this. Knockdown.
Oh shit.
She stands looking out the window, but she doesn't look down.
Yeah, I'm trying to use knockdown, like, get up in the corner of that.
Ma'am? Send a missive to the cathedral. Tell them that we will need reinforcements to help with security. And tell them, and please be jovial with your request. We do not need the same as we are in trouble. Of course, ma'am. You see her write down further this information. You hear her, because you're prone, you can't see where she's going, but you hear her walk, you hear her footsteps as she walks over to one of the obelisks in the back right. Or no, she goes, my bad. She walks over to the other window and puts the missive on almost a hook that hangs on the window side. A few seconds later, you hear a bunch of flapping, and then you see a owl fly over you further inland. Yeah, basically that.
Thank you.
Excellent. With that missive delivered...
What color is the owl?
Black.
I don't know. I guess I can't really see it that well.
Well, actually, no, my bad. It's silver. Silver, so you can't see it in the dark.
It reflects just enough light to be seen. Okay.
Yes.
You wouldn't even hear it. Silent owls are quiet as fuck when they fly.
But you do hear its cry. The owl will deliver the missive by hopefully morning, ma'am. Good. And by then, hopefully, we will have a better means of situational control. I did hear from one of the guards that recently the adventurers took a mission to deal with the bugbears that were in the caves underneath us. Excellent. With that been pacified, we can begin returning and researching those crystals down there. The Crimson Dawn is very much interested in their natural capabilities. Do you think that they could actually be used to our advantage? I don't know. We haven't had time. And what of the vault? Yes, the vault, ma'am. We only know from what we've collected on the tablets when we first came here, but it is somewhere in that cave. Good. And I'm guessing you left that off the missive. Of course, just as you instructed last time. Good. I do not want any of the elites here trying to get into it. We still don't know what kind of measures it has to bring people out, and I would much rather our church has first acquisitional rights to its, let's say, gifts for us. Of course, ma'am. That'll be enough for the night, ma'am. Sister, you can take your leave. Of course. You hear her walk towards the door.
I got up, so I guess I could see the last bit of it too.
The priestess begins to turn back around towards the same window she was standing at. Give me a dex save, otherwise she's gonna see you.
Oh, fuck.
Well, that's unfortunate. But, I grab character sheet and look at dex stat. Come on, boy.
Aren't you a dex fighter?
Everybody thinks I'm a fighter. Since when was I a fighter? I swear, this has got to be like the best running gag.
But you're a rogue.
Can I make that stealth?
Huh?
You said make a dex save. Can I make that a stealth check?
There would be a stealth check.
Fine, yeah, do a stealth check. That's fine.
9. I mean, not the greatest, but
She
maybe
squints.
it would
She
work.
thought she saw something. She slowly works her way over to the window again.
Okay.
She looks out.
And I'm gonna brave here because I can't think of a way of moving that wouldn't alert her.
Doesn't look down, but looks out along the outcropping of rocks. Must have been the wind. She squints and turns back around.
I'm liking that, thank you. Thank you for the funny joke.
As she walks back over, you hear a loud grinding sound, a click, another grinding sound, and another click. What do you do?
Okay. Well, I get up from knockdown. And that was very interesting. I'm gonna take a good look inside.
She's not there anymore.
Okay.
The entire church is vacant from what you can tell. Just from looking.
Ooh. Well, give me a second while I try and manipulate myself. Is the window glassless? Is that what's going on?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Then I'd like to maneuver myself through the window inside. Come on now, man. You can get in there. Yeah.
You'll need to do a shift click. It won't go through.
Yeah, alright.
And then a side note, you'll need to make a dex. Make me a dex check. See if you can fit, first of all.
See if I can fit through a window of that size?
Yep.
That's a sleight of hand.
Oh, sleight of hand? Okay.
Yeah, because he's trying to like maneuver himself. Yeah, that's sleight of hand.
17 plus 2, 19.
Okay, so you're able to get inside with little ease.
With very ease. And, let's see. I'm gonna take a good look at my surroundings, as I'm doing now, just to try and get a...
This is sick, actually.
Thank you.
It's...
I'm not gonna try and do like many, like, I'm on my own, all alone sort of thing, try and steal the spotlight, but I just wanted to do that.
Dude, this is everyone's story, and right now it's just your characters in the spotlight.
This is my chunk of it.
Yeah, no, I love stuff like this, man.
Okay.
Because, like, you're gathering information for us. And Shim's fucking probably...
And then he just moved outside when I tried to move. He just shifted back outside. Darn it. Get back in there. Okay.
It's dark as... It is dark as fuck in this place, dude. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, it is. Okay.
You did sleight of hand, but you didn't do stealth.
Do you want me to do stealth, DM?
No, because it's completely vacant in there, and it's stone. So the people outside the door right now, which is the nun who's already left, and the guard who's stationed out there, isn't going to hear you at all.
Oh, sick.
Thank you.
So
okay,
what do you want to do now?
You see this light?
Yeah.
I'm going to knock. I'm going to try, without making too much noise, to knock all, or tilt them, not knock them over, tilt them all into the nearby drapes. Fire.
You're gonna try and...
Sorry, your mic's not picking you up that well.
No, fine. It's fine.
Trying to start a fire?
That's what I'm trying to figure
Dude,
out.
I'm all for arson.
Yeah, I'm trying to start a fire.
I'm changing my laundry over here.
Alright, hold on. Let me think about that.
I'll tell you this right now, it's not going to burn down the whole building. Not really the goal.
Trying to think. Okay, go ahead.
I should at least have a few minutes before somebody notices. More than enough time to do all that and get out.
Okay, so...
That's not really a roll. He just does it, and then you would roll to see if anybody notices.
Yeah.
Hold on.
See if
So
that
okay, so fine. You pick up one of these single candelabras and go over to one of the drapes to try and set them on fire. Okay?
No, lean them. They're all four of them. I took a look. All four of them are next to drapes. So I could just lean them into it.
So you try and lean
Without
them
causing
into the
too much-
drapes to catch them on fire.
Yep.
Okay.
You didn't see this coming,
so-
did you?
No, I did not. But
Sorry.
you do so. However,
That's a cool idea, man.
okay,
Good
fine.
idea.
So you do so. Hang on, let me see.
Do not jump out the window again. Please, I don't want to shoot the mini.
Go ahead and make for me a sleight of hand check, please.
Please, dice, please, digital dice, not you, DM dice. I need this here. 12.
All right, so you successfully do that and go out the window. Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna have to shift click again.
Yeah, shift click again to get out.
And
Okay.
the window is here. Okay.
All right. So.
Making my way back town. Walking slow. Definitely not suspicious. Come on now.
Hang on, I'm just putting these.
Nah, not you. I was, something else. The cut bar. Or whatever
Right.
that is called. There we go.
Okay. Okay, so as you're walking away, you look behind you, and you start to see fire coming out of the windows. Then you start to hear shouting as guards go running with buckets of water to try and to fix the drapes, or at least salvage them.
Fast response time.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a note of that.
Mm-hmm.
The town has a good fire department.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna re-enter the building. The
Okay.
tavern. And go up to the room.
There's the door.
Thank you.
On. All right, so you go back up to the room. You find Shem and the druid are in there.
Shim's on the floor, apparently voluntarily.
Yep. The druid is just standing there. I don't know what you're
I
doing.
was sitting. They were just kind of sitting, staying off.
Okay.
Okay, when you
You did
see
not-
Shem,
You did not
she's
choose a
like,
bed. Is that what happened? You didn't choose a bed?
no, beds are weird.
Okay. Alright,
In
I'm
my
go-
home country, all women sleep on the floor. No.
okay, I'm going to drag this shelf in front of the door. Yep.
Shem is sleeping loudly with her sleep apnea. And only like one layer of clothing just sprawl.
Yeah.
And only one window, huh? Basically, he's going to drag the shelf in front of the door and close the drapes. Or if you're still awake, Nimue, ask you to close the drapes.
So you're gonna block the door?
Yes, I was robbed here just last night. Or no, 2 nights ago. Was it? Anyways,
Are you
I was
still
robbed
robbed?
here very recently.
Okay.
I'm not letting that happen again.
All right. So you
Yeah,
move
Nimue's like
you block the
pseudo
door.
awake. They're kind of just there.
I'm sorry, they're doing what?
They're not really asleep. They're not really awake. They're just kind of there. They're just kind of staring off. And
Just
they don't really
absent-mindedly
hear you,
existing, right?
Yeah, they don't hear you. They just kind of stare.
Alright, I'll do it myself. And I don't know if there's a closed drapes model. I wouldn't say you need to do it, so I'll just say let's just say the drapes are closed now.
Okay. Yeah. There's no closed drape model. I can't do that.
Okay. Status, knockdown. And that counts as a sleep.
Okay. So you guys take a long rest. Finally.
And
Right.
any damage we've taken
Finally.
is... Yep. All spells returned. Any
Yep.
damage taken does not, or is no longer there.
Sick.
Basically, everything you have now recharges.
Yep. Okay. So, you guys go ahead and rest, and then morning comes along. Okay. We can either break here, or we can go for another hour. What do you guys want to do?
I have to leave in an hour.
All right, so you want to stop
So-
here then?
Yeah, let's break here.
Okay,
I think
sounds
it's
like a plan.
I think this is a fantastic because we can just literally have our characters wake up in next session.
Yep.
Okay. What a... I
Oh,
had
yeah,
fun
man.
today.
We didn't have to fight Mariah Carey.
Oh my God, the
That's a,
fight. No,
that's a
never
reference
again.
to the Christmas one-shot that Esspernash DM'd.
Yeah, that was nice. Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Alright.
I found that thing, guy.
What?
The video meme I was referencing right here.
Oh. I'll check that out later, but in the meantime, to all the viewers, thank you very much for watching. Hope to see you again next time.
Thank you guys. Hope you had
Thanks,
fun.
viewers.
Peace.